everybody, it's Jo Perrott, founder of the Ladies Working Dog Group. Are you feeling stuck with your Gundog training? Trust me, you're not alone, and that's exactly why you need to be here. Every week, we're bringing you the best tips and hacks to make training your Gundog easy peasy. We'll keep it straightforward, no fuss, just actionable guidance that you can put straight to use. So let's get started.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Found It, Fetched It. This week, myself and the team have been incredibly busy as we've been delivering a free webinar online about bulletproofing your Gundog training. It was an absolutely fantastic webinar and we really do hope that everyone will get a chance to listen to it. So this week, we're bringing to you one of our lives that we did on the run-up to this event for you to listen to, and hopefully from that, you'll want to go and listen to the full webinar itself. There is still a replay available that you can listen to wherever you are and wherever you're doing. But hurry, because it will be going away soon. To get access to the bulletproof training, please go to www.ladiesworkingdoggroup.com/bullet-training-masterclass-replay. I'll say that again because that's way too many words that I should have made it. It's www.ladiesworkingdoggroup.com bulletproof-training-masterclass-replay. I'll make sure to put that incredibly long address into the show notes as well for you to listen to. We really do hope you enjoy. It's some fantastic training that people have absolutely loved and the feedback has been incredibly brilliant. So go and listen to it whilst you have the chance before it goes away. And I hope you enjoy this week's Found It, Fetched It. Good evening, everyone. Hope you are all well. Jumping on this live. Why did you decide to do a live? But it was triggered by something that I was thinking about today because my mind never switches off. So I wanted to talk to you all about it really, really quickly. And that is about one of the biggest mistakes we are all making, okay? I'm just going to give everybody a chance to get on here and then we'll get started. I hope you're all having a fabulous Friday evening. Maybe you're listening to this in replay. Hi Jane, how are you? It's really, really lovely to talk to you all. I can see loads of you joining me now, so that means it's all up and working and I'm not talking to myself because I don't want to be talking to myself. Hello Rachel. So the idea about this little live is it's only short, right? It's going to be like 10 minutes, that's it. And I want to talk about one of the biggest mistakes I'm seeing happening over and over and over again. And one is the things that probably we don't really think is a problem. We probably don't really think about it. So tell me in the comments what you think the biggest problem is that we all make, or most of us make. I won't say all because that's putting us all in the same group. Pop in what you think it is. Hi Jane, hi Jeanette, hello Anna. Just pop it in. What do you think is the biggest thing that we all do as a group, as a sport, as an industry? I'm wondering if any of you are going to get this actually. Any clues? Any ideas? Hi Emma. Okay, so that I don't take up all of your Friday night, I'm going to talk about what the biggest mistake is. The biggest mistake I'm seeing over and over 8 years is the rushed foundation mistake. Over and over. Like literally all the time. People getting a pup, being super excited, and it's always done through love. Yeah, well done Jem. Rushing and comparing. Not comparing, definitely. That's one of those things as well. No consistency. Well done, Katie. It's definitely the biggest one is the rushed foundation. And I think what happens is we all get these puppies and we're all so excited. And it really does come from a place of excitement. We're so excited and we want to do the absolute best we can, right? So we've got this little bundle of fur of whatever breed it is and we're like, right, I'm going to do this perfectly. And if it's your first one, you want to do it perfect. And if it's your second or your third one, you definitely want to do it perfect because the chances are it didn't go perfect with the first one. So you're thinking, right, what can I do to make this really, really good? And then we tend to rush. We tend to rush to get it right. So we don't allow for any time for the foundations to sink in. We're like, right, this is what the end result looks like. And give me some like thumbs up and love hearts if you know what an end result of a dog should look like. So like going straight out, getting the retrieve, bringing them back. Who knows in their head what that looks like? And who imagines that when they're working with a dog? Let me know. Who's doing that? Who's taking their dog out, regardless of his age, regardless of his training, and thinking, I want this visualize the image I've got of my dog going flying out, getting the retrieve, bringing it flying back, delivering it to me perfectly, sitting down, head up. I take it, you know, and it sits back by the side of me, and it's all beautiful. Yeah, I can see your likes and your hearts and things now. So you all do that. You're all going out with your dog and you're visualizing this perfect dog. Now, visualization is without doubt a really good thing, right? I am trained by one of the best people in the world, Jack Canfield. I'm a success principal trainer, and visualization is one of the biggest things. However, you're meant to be visualizing something for yourself without a doubt. So if you were visualizing you and the things you did for sending that dog out, that's a really great visualization. But what you're visualizing is the dog, who isn't you. The dog has his own mind. The dog is learning at its own level, in its own time scale. You're visualizing for them. Now that doesn't work because they probably aren't visualizing about what they want to do, but they haven't got that in their heads, okay? So right now, your dog is learning to put what you want, probably charge in top of what it wants. Does that make sense? So it's looking at you and going, oh, she really loves it when I do this and she rewards me beautifully, so I'll go do this for her. And don't get me wrong, they absolutely love it. They adore it because they get rewarded for it. But they're doing this stuff for us. So this handler problem that we see where people are jumping past the foundations to get to this end perfect result is damaging without a doubt, okay? So what we see and what the experts see, I see it from the point of founder of the LWDG, talk to you guys all the time. Experts see it from the point of correcting this over and over for our group, for other people outside our group. They're correcting and having to keep on pulling them back to where that dog needs to be. Not what they're visualizing the dog needs to be at, not the future, but back to where they are currently, and maybe even almost, I'll say regressing the dog a little bit so that the foundations can be strong. Now, we all know the stories of like how you build your house on sand or on mud or on rock, and we forget about this. We absolutely do forget about this with our dogs, and we need rock solid foundations, okay? The problem is rock solid foundations, and I can say this because I'm not one of the experts, so I'm allowed to say it. They're boring. They really are boring. Like, this is the part for us. They're not the exciting bit that we love when they're out and they're quartering with us and they're hunting with us and they're retrieving for us and they're doing perfect heel work. They're all the foundation boring things of like, take 2 steps, reward. Take 2 steps, reward. You all know what that story is. If you're one of our members, you listen to our trainings and you know the importance of strong foundations and heel work. But we don't want to do that. We're not visualizing us spending a Sunday morning doing that away. So like, send me some like little laughy emojis, whatever, if you know what I'm on about, because I know you do it. Nobody gets up on a Sunday morning and says, I can't wait to go out and do this. I really can't. I'm going to walk 2 steps and stop. Walk 2 steps and stop. So I'm going to do that for 20 minutes. And then I'm going to, send my dog out for 5 meters and then again to come back, and little tiny sections of movement to get the dog to understand what we want. So the impact on the handlers are without doubt, and we see across the board with our members, is absolute frustration. And that frustration can range from, I'm really frustrated with this, to I am giving this up. I have had enough. I am out of here. Me and the dog, it's over. Louise, I can see you laughing about what I just said. So yeah, you guys totally get it. But it ends up with us being one end of this like frustrated scale, shall we call it. And pretty much, I think all of us live somewhere on the frustration scale at all times. And what I mean by that is, we go out and we smile and enjoy ourselves. Say we go out for an hour and we really enjoy it with a really good dog for 45 minutes. But we are always trying to make it better. So there's always this tiny bit of frustration with us. And it's not a bad thing when it's tiny and it's controlled. It's good for us. But when it gets to the point where you're going out and you're angry before you even started, it's not a good thing. You really need to be working on your own mindset with help and with love to know that you can do it. Gemma, Trader Joe. But yeah, we are like, we want our dogs to do it perfectly. We want to not make mistakes, but we're making a mistake that we can all actually control. Like, there's a lot of things that a dog does, that mistakes, that we can't control. But this biggest mistake, we can. So I want you to think about that a little bit. And like, I want you to put into the comments, I promise I'll try. Because I want you to promise me this week you'll try to work on more on the foundations than this visualization of perfect, right? Put it in there for me, like just say I will, or I'm going to try this week. I'm going to work towards defining the foundations for me and my dog, okay? I cannot reinforce the importance of getting the basics done first. And I'm sure if you speak to any of the top trialers, they will say, we do tons and tons of basics over and over again. Well done, Louise. You're the first person to write, I promise. I'm proud of you for that. I'm really needing you all to like get this. You can do this. This week could be a breeze for you guys. And on that frustration scale, you could be like right down on the like easy breezy. I can cope with this part of it. Gemma, I promise I'll try to focus foundations. Excellent. All ready to get started this week. Katie Ann, Michelle, I need to try. Excellent. Rachel, I need to take my dog back to basics. Excellent. So you're all really thinking about what I'm saying, and I really do appreciate that. The real cost of the week foundations is you're going to have to spend more time reworking the basics, and you are going to get, shock horror, more frustrated because you're like, oh my god, I'm doing more of this, and oh my god, I'm doing more of this. And if the dog's 5-year-old and you didn't completely put the basics in completely as you needed to, you are probably fed up of hearing the word basics now. You're like, how many times have I got to be told this? But the reality of it is, you've got to do it enough so that they solidify it in the dog. It's not how long till I'm bored of the basics, and I'll put my hand up. I'm there with you. Like, I am really bored of the basics. I'm not doing them anymore. And then I speak to the experts and they're like, go back to the basics. I'm like, I'm going round in circles for you guys. But it's me, yeah? And I will hold my hands up to that. Strong foundations isn't about rushing. It's about getting them right, consistency, day by day by day. And getting them right to the point the dog has it nailed. So 99 out of 100 times that dog will stop on that whistle. 99 out of 100 times that dog will come back when we recall. That's what we're looking for. We're never looking for perfect, because perfect doesn't exist, but we are looking for as close to perfect as we can get it. Okay, so that's all I wanted to talk to you about today. So it's not a big one, it's not a long one, it's a little tiny training. I'm going to try to do a couple more of these, especially in the light of the fact, like, I know most of you have already signed up for our free masterclass. We weren't going to do another one of these this year, but the experts are amazing, more than amazing. And on the 20th, we've got a free masterclass called, it's basically bulletproof in the foundations training. I've put a link somewhere in the group, but in the chat. If you can't find it, let me know, but it should be there. There is a link there. I think it says one link featured. Let me just check. Yeah, it should be there. So bulletproof your dog training foundations. Totally free, totally there for everyone. We are going to do 90 minutes with the experts talking, not me, the experts, and they are going to tell you exactly what you need to do to get this nailed. And we want to do it like 90 minutes because we want you after those 90 minutes to be like, right, I have got this in my head. I'm going to stop messing around. I'm going to go out and do the work that I need to do with the dog. That's all for this evening. I'm going to go back now to finishing my cup of whizzy tea and doing lots of bits that I want to do. I've had a fabulous day in Edinburgh. If you live in Scotland, it's a beautiful country. It is an amazing place to visit. So nice that we were going to go tomorrow morning, but now we're staying for one more day. So I'm going to have a lovely evening. Hope you guys have a lovely evening. Make sure you've signed up for the bulletproof training if you haven't. Most of you have, okay? And look out for some mentions through the week. I'm not going to put times on them, but if I pop on with some lives with you, talk to you, then I hope to see you then. Have a fabulous week. Keep on doing what you need to do. Get this mistake from being your mistake. Speak to you all soon. Bye.
That's it for today's episode. A massive thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to head over to the LWDG and sign up for our membership. Get access to expert-led training, a wonderfully supportive community, and the resources you need to become a confident and skilled gun dog trainer. Let's take this journey together, because no woman should have to train her gun dog alone. We'll see you all next week.